Hello there, everyone. This is Omni, back with another review of Lego set number 71453, Izzie and Bunchu the bunny. It is 256 pieces. It is also 1999, just like its counterpart Z-Blob. And I'd say it's 7 out of 10. Again, this is supposed to be kind of a starter set into the new LEGO DREAMZZZ theme. So I'm going to go over that, a couple of things that I think don't really make it a must-have. You can always pick it up to complete the Dream set if you're collecting the theme, but it's not a necessary thing, because it's 7 out of 10. The two reasons, one is that brick separator doesn't come with one. For new builders, this can be very annoying, but I have like 14 million of these, so luckily I'm an AFOL that has lots of these, so it's not too bad. But also, there's a little bit of the builds where you had to do 1x1s, and for those that don't know, doing a lot of 1x1 bricks or tiles can be annoying and tedious and not really fun. But that's okay. The build is a little bit better than Z-Blob. The legs still have the same kind of back and forth, up and down. The feet have articulation all over. But the arms you can be a little more expressive with. Look at that. A boxing stance, a come at me bro kind of stance, a uppercut. You know, there's a lot more options. The head is also completely swivelable. And the ears are also posable. Now the two different things you could have done was give Bunchu here golden gauntlets and rocket boots, which would these become rocket fire, or my preferred one, turning it into Bunchu the bee. So you get a stinger and then you get wings. So the alternates are pretty cool. The instruction manual was fine. It had stuff in it. It kept me entertained. You know, look at that. It had this stuff. It had much more cool things. Anyway. So yeah, it had that stuff. Look at that. More stuff. Anyway. But yeah. The other thing that I'm going to comment on that I figured that this theme could have... This is more of a theme thing anyway, because it's not necessarily just in Bunchu's set, is these little things. These nightmare creatures, they're cool and all, but I don't know why they made the body look like that. The artwork, let me get the artwork. That's right, do the manual, the instruction manual, all the way over across the room. And I'll show you what they look like. And you're gonna be like, oh, why don't, yeah, that is weird. That is weird that they use that for the body. Just gotta get to the right page. Not the right page. So these are the things. They make it kind of work, right? But I'm like, they could have like used just micro bodies, like what they use for like babies and stuff, or something. Or they could have even used. I know many people. I know the AFOLs are always like, "Oh, mini dolls are horrible." But in this situation, instead of using this body and making a new mold, which is kind of interesting, it's just an interesting mold, they could have used micro dolls. So that's going to be like the half dolls that they use either for kids in the Friends theme or for like dolls in the Disney book sets. But I know AFOLs, I know adults don't like the micro dolls, so I'm not gonna really, you know, advocate for that. But they could have used a different piece for that, right? So, but I think that overall, again, it's still 7 out of 10 because while it's a little more posable and stuff, the build was a little more tedious than Z-Blob. All the prints are printed pieces. They're not stickers, so that's a plus. And then the way that you have this Izzie kind of sitting in the back, she can't stand there with her weapon. She can only kind of stand there without her weapons, or you had to like tilt her way back. So that's a weird thing. And then again, like I said, this is more of a theme thing, so it's not as bad in regards to docking it too much, and that's why it's still 7 out of 10. The body on these things, it's just weird. Like, I think that they could have done a different sculpt. But that's just me. I hope that you have your own thoughts, and let me know in the comments below. But anyway, you are worthy. You are loved. You belong. And you can do wonderful things. Keep your star shining, and we'll always be looking for you in the night sky. Going off